Sakın öyle bir şey.
Kapıyı?
Just like your useless waste straw father sitting around with a bunch of shiftless drunkards. Get your rifle, why don't you? Put the drunkards out of their misery. Eat
كفي اوت اوكي يلا اوكي اوت اوكي اوت اوكي يلا ماشي
Parkour! Michael, parkour! Parkour!
Okay.
Butang mı? Hey!
What are you doing? Hello? Oh my god.
You burned my house to the ground! My family's dead! What do I do? I'm gonna find you. Fucker, I'm gonna...
Ew.
回来，走，走，哟，你还调得过来呢，厉害厉害。
They see me rolling, they hate it, patrolling and...
Syria, Krisa.
Again, use your body weight to push the dough into itself. You might have to add a bit of flour until the dough is easier to work with, but don't overdo it or you'll throw off the balance.
Roger in his first World Series plate appearance.
开了，咋样？
Dear my beloved audiences, today I want to tell you a story which was called The Dog in the Chemistry Lab. In the bustling town of Newtonville, there lived a clever border collie named Sparky. He belonged to Dr. Felix Thompson, a brilliant but absent-minded chemistry professor at the local university. Dr. Thompson was known for two things: his genius for science and his total lack of common sense. He once tried to make coffee using hydrochloric acid. The beaker exploded. Sparky, on the other hand, was the responsible one in the house. Every morning, he woke his master by pulling off the blanket, fetched the newspaper, and made sure Dr. Thompson didn't go to work wearing mismatched shoes again. One fateful day, the professor was working on a new experiment, something he called Formula X, the elixir of endless energy. The lab was full of colorful liquids bubbling in glass tubes. Sparky lay in the corner, watching curiously. He loved the smells, except for the one that made his nose twitch like crazy. "Now, Sparky," said Dr. Thompson, pouring a purple solution into a flask. "If this works, we'll never need coffee again." The professor turned to grab a notebook. At that exact moment, a drop of the purple mixture splashed onto the floor, right near Sparky's paw. The dog sniffed it, then licked it. Poof! A tiny puff of green smoke appeared, and Sparky's fur stood up like static electricity. His eyes widened. Suddenly, he felt different. When Dr. Thompson turned around, his jaw dropped. "Good heavens! Sparky, you're glowing." Indeed, Sparky was now faintly shimmering like a living neon sign. But that wasn't the weirdest part. "Woof," said Sparky, except it didn't sound like a bark. It sounded like woof. Hello. Dr. Thompson blinked. "Did you just speak?" Sparky tilted his head. "I think I did." "Oh boy, that's new." The professor squealed with delight. "This is extraordinary. I've accidentally discovered canine communication through chemical catalysis." Sparky wagged his tail. Yeah, great. But could you maybe give me some water? My tongue feels like it's been microwaved." Over the next few days, Dr. Thompson and Sparky became local celebrities. The world's first talking dog was front-page news. Reporters crowded outside the lab. Scientists flew in from all over to study the phenomenon. Sparky, however, was unimpressed. "Everyone wants interviews, but nobody brings bacon," he grumbled. Dr. Thompson, of course, had grand plans. "With your help, Sparky, we can revolutionize science. You'll assist in experiments, take notes, maybe even teach." And so, Sparky became Professor Sparky, PH Dog. He wore safety goggles and a tiny lab coat. He even had his own stool beside the professor's workstation. Together, they made discoveries in chemical bonding, pH reactions, and even tried to invent chew toys that cleaned teeth and glowed in the dark. But not everything was smooth. One day, While experimenting with a compound made from vinegar and mystery powder, Dr. Thompson left Sparky in charge. The dog, curious as ever, tried adjusting the Bunsen burner. He accidentally turned the gas too high. Boom! The mixture erupted like a volcano, spraying green foam everywhere. When the smoke cleared, Sparky was stuck to the ceiling by static electricity, his tail flicking like a metronome. Dr. Thompson burst into the room, coughing. What happened? Sparky grinned sheepishly. Science. That became their favorite word whenever something went wrong, which was almost daily. Despite the chaos, the bond between man and dog grew stronger. Dr. Thompson had always worked alone, too focused on his experiments to make friends. But Sparky's energy, humor, and endless curiosity changed that. He brought laughter into the lab, and soon the other professors began visiting, drawn by the sight of a glowing dog explaining the periodic table using squeaky toys. Then, one morning, Sparky woke up feeling strange again. His glow was fading. His words came out slurred. Doc, I think the chemistry's wearing off. Dr. Thompson's face fell. He ran test after test, but the effect of Formula X was temporary. Within hours, Sparky could no longer talk. He just sat quietly beside his friend, licking his hand. The professor sighed. Oh, Sparky, I'll miss our conversations. But Sparky wagged his tail. He didn't need words anymore. From that day on, the professor still talked to him as if he understood, and maybe he did. Sparky still fetched beakers, nudged notebooks, and barked exactly once whenever the professor made a mistake, which was often. And sometimes, late at night, as Dr. Thompson wrote his research notes, he could swear he heard a soft whisper behind him, science. He would smile. Yes, my friend, science indeed. The story of Sparky and Dr. Thompson is both funny and meaningful, a reminder that curiosity and companionship can lead to discoveries far greater than science itself. In a world obsessed with results and achievements, Sparky represents the joy of learning for the sake of wonder. His accidental transformation shows that exploration often begins with mistakes, and that some of the greatest breakthroughs in life happen by accident, through play, and through open-minded curiosity. Dr. Thompson, despite being a brilliant scientist, lacked something that Sparky naturally had: heart. Their friendship demonstrates that intellect without empathy can feel empty, while humor and love can turn even a chaotic chemistry lab into a place of growth. Sparky didn't just talk. He taught his master how to listen, how to laugh, and how to see the beauty in small explosions, both literal and emotional. In modern life, where technology and intellect dominate, this story reminds us to keep a little Sparky inside ourselves, the part that's not afraid to experiment, fail, and laugh about it. True chemistry doesn't just exist in beakers and formulas. It exists in connection, between minds, between hearts, and sometimes between a forgetful scientist and his glowing dog. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It'll really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then skip it, and don't forget to check out our other videos. We love you, and goodbye.